Welcome back to Robot Reviews, everyone. I'm your host, Ryan, and today I have another Raphael weekend special planned for you. The second and last one. Raphael weekend again. I said this shit already yesterday. Why are you doing this voice again? See you later, spinning turtle heads. I got that from Mad TV. That's the Mad TV Raphael head. Anyway, so we're looking at Turtles of Grayskull. Raphael, which is Raphael from Masters of the Universe, crossed over with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yay! On He-Man Daddy. On Grayskull Daddy. I don't know what the fuck to say. I'm not really a He-Man collector or He-Man fan. Never watched the show. Never was interested. I think the show was on sometimes when I was a kid. I just never really got into it. I was more into getting into your mother. No, Thundercats, SWAT Cats, Pirates of Grayskull. Oh, not Grayskull. I keep saying Pirates of Darkwater. Pirates of Grayskull. That's a good one. I was into a lot of old ones. The Gargoyles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, of course. I was really into Gargoyles, X-Men. You know, I was into my 90s and 80s shows. It was just this wasn't one of them. Neither was Transformers or G.I. Joe. I just wasn't into them. Never got into it. I did get into Beast Wars though. I was into the animal Transformers. But anyway, yada yada yada. Here goes with this yapping. Show me the figure. Your mother. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah. We got Slash back here. Look at that. Whoa. Yo, fucking Shredder is looking like Shao Kahn back there for a second. I thought it was Shao Kahn. He don't look like he's in Masters of the Universe. He looks like he's fucking in Mortal Kombat. But whatever. I call him how I fucking see him. That's pretty dope. That Slash looks pretty dope. I might have to get that Slash. I don't know. I gotta see how it looks in real life, in reality. Here are the other figures on the back here. I think I'm getting ahead of myself though. Let's talk about the price. I got these from entertainmentearth.com, and it is what it is. I got them for $22.99 each. So because I did get two, I'm not opening this one. I got two, and I will be opening up another one. Well, not that I will be open. I already opened it up. Let me stop. I already opened that bitch up, and I was playing with it all week. It was awesome. I can't wait to show it to you. That's what she said. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to show you that, the way it looks inside the case. You got the comic back there with the instructions, the card. This is a carded figure. That's what they're called because of this back part here. Learn the lingo. I had to. The fuck you gonna do with your life, huh? You just gonna sit here and smoke a bong all fucking day in a chair with a freaking snapping turtle and a freaking wolf and Cheetos? Come on, man. Get it together. Bong ripping Raph. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna be looking at Grayskull Raph, not bong ripping Raph. And this is from Mattel. I usually only fuck with the dinosaurs from Mattel. See? Mattel. But today we're gonna be looking at the He-Man universe version of Raphael. Let's check it out. Let's I'm not even opening anything up right now. I'm just gonna move this. I'll move this over here, and then we will grab what I opened up already. I'll just put the figure here now. Not gonna do any measurements or anything like that. I have the accessories here too. Not many accessories here, so there you go. There's your accessory segment. I'll go into more detail later. This is the comic book that it came with. And I gotta be honest, it's a little hard to follow. I feel like there's things missing, or they're just really trying to move the story along. Words might help too. In comic books, words help tell us what the freaking characters are trying to fucking say or convey. No, I'm just kidding. This is a pretty dope comic, and more or less you can tell what's going on just by the images. It's kind of a lot like the way I do my my music videos. It's like just by by images you can tell by the poses it's telling a story of what's happening, and it's really cool. It's really cool. I think I need to check out more of the story. I think my favorite part of this comic book is coming up right there. There's my boy, my number 2 favorite robot ever, Metalhead. Yeah, I can't wait to get that Build-A-Fig version of him. Look at him right there too. He's like, "Oh, what are you guys gonna do to me? They're gonna turn you into a huge freaking Build-A-Fig is what they're gonna do." And then they got the figures back here. I got some freaking paint on here. Don't mind that. I was customizing earlier, but you'll find out about that next month. We got instructions that came with it too. Pretty basic, pretty simple. These are He-Man figures. He-Man figures. So, feck them hers. Shout out to the queen. These right here come off. You can swap these out with other figures. So that's pretty cool. I didn't really think about that till now. But yeah, you can swap these out. All right. Let us measure this mofo. He's coming in at, I want to say 6.5 inches tall. Yeah. I know that doesn't look like that, but he's actually lining up pretty good with 6.5 inches tall with the helmet. And then width, 4 inches wide. Not bad. He's about the same width as yesterday's last Ronin Raphael. Let's take off the helmet. Let's just do it. All right. The helmet has been exposed. Ooh, I love this. Not going to try to mess with it yet until we get to that segment. So now, without the helmet, well, he's still over 6 inches tall. He's a little under 6.5 inches tall. So this helmet only adds a little bit of height, just a tiny bit. And I'm going to put it back on just for the purposes of the review. We'll take it off later. I kind of like the way he looks without it on better. But to each his own. I know there's a lot of He-Man fans out there who probably love the way he looks with the helmet on. So to each his own. He don't look bad with the helmet on. I'm telling you that much. I don't mind it on. Just if I had a preference, I'd probably take it off. Let's compare him to some other Raphs. They are some sexy looking turtles. I love it. I love Raph. I'm a fanboy. That's how it works. All right, so we got the Mutant Mayhem Raph all the way on the left here, the regular version, and then we got the NECA Toon Raphael from Holothon version. Then we got in the back of behind him, we have the taller one, the Raphael. I'm just gonna call it the classic 2-pack with Triceraton, right here. I guess you could say Playmates. It is technically Playmates, so I don't know. Freaking, and then we got He-Man Woman Hater Raph in the center, of course, yeah. Not so much the center as like he's sharing the center here with Last Ronin Raph from yesterday. And you know, it does look like he's putting his arm on his shoulder, but that's not what I was going for. I just put him in this pose. I wanted to make it look like he's, you know, doing his attack thing with his sai. But freaking, it just ended up turning out like that. It just looks like he's putting his arm on his shoulder. Like, hey, buddy, how you doing? We're the center of attention this weekend. Oh, bada bing. I don't know why he's a freaking... Sounds like a mafioso Goodfella from Goodfellas. From Goodfellas. Let's see here. We got Bong Rippin' Raph here, who's refusing to participate today. He's just like, fuck y'all. I don't give a shit about what y'all talking about. I don't want to do no comparison. I don't want to do shit. I'm just going to repack this fucking bong right now. You go ahead, Bong Rippin' Raph. You go ahead. And I think you got freaking Toka and Razor High, because they look like they're going like they're about to tug a war for the freaking Cheetos bag. Good job there, Bong Rippin' Raph. Good job. I know, you got it from me. I'm a bad influence. Freaking, so corny, aren't I? I'm just so corny. This whole fucking, what am I doing with this bit here? Anyway, if I'm gonna block out my Bong Rippin' Raph here, it's gotta be for something as cool. And it's gonna be for my Space Cadet Raph. I love this fucking figure. I love it. Sorry. Yeah, I love this figure. I said that already. With the dome, he matches their height pretty good. He's maybe a little taller than, tiny smidget taller than freaking Last Ronin Raph. But then if I take the helmet off, He matches the height more or less of this guy right here. If I take the helmet off, let's just take the helmet off. I mean, he does look cool with the helmet on, but let's take the helmet off. Yeah. Yeah, and then you know what? Just for shits and giggles, I know someone probably did this already, but I gotta try it. I gotta try it. Let's put it on him. You man, get the fuck up. Why are you falling down, bro? What are you getting nervous for? Don't get nervous. I didn't pick you. You should just be depressed. No, I'm just kidding. That's a real sickness. Don't make fun of that. Uh, that looks kind of weird. I gotta be honest. On the NECA Raph, that just looks kind of weird. But it's okay. I like it though. It looks kind of cool at the same time. I just love the way this freaking Raphael looks without that helmet. But as you can see, the reason why I did this is for the height. So you can just see the height differences and everything. I'm not gonna take the dome off. I don't want to get my fingerprints on him. That's it for this comparison. Right, bong ripping Raph? You don't give a shit. You packing the bong, yo. You're just gonna bong rip the Raph. Keep the bong away from Toka and Razor because yeah, they're trying to get to the bong now. They're trying to get to the weed now. Bad Toka. Bad Razor. Okay. You turned my Toka and Razor into potheads. Good job, bong ripping Raph. So we are going to be looking at the Raphael right now. Yeah, I can't wait to look at this. I don't really have a lot here. We got 2 accessories and a figure, so I think we're just going to stick to the spinning platform for the rest of this stuff. Let's take off this. I mean, the helmet looks good. Let's look at the helmet first. Let's just look at the helmet. Look at the shell. Let's get a good look here. This is my first official He-Man figure, so I'm not too familiar with these. I don't really know, a lot about these besides that they, have swappable parts. That's about it. They're very muscular too. But, it's He-Man, so it has to be, right? Let's take off the helmet. Again, it's got that part in the back there for the tail. I like that. It's cool. And as you saw, you could put it on other turtles if the head fits right. So I guess that counts as an accessory too. But it's on him in the figure. What's going on here? Some kind of weird dirt ink. It's coming off though, thank God. The hell was that? Alright. So, is it more on his face? Ah! I want to mess him up. You know what? I'm just going to leave him. He's going to have a freckle for now. Anyway, here he is. Up and close and personal. I have to say, I'm really happy with the sculpt. With, like, the face in general, it just looks so good. And then the way they did the tail for the headband, absolutely fabulous. Does it rotate? It rotates. Yay! Yeah, so we're going to be doing a little bit of everything here. Articulation and paint and details. And then accessories. And then dog hair. Son of a bitch. Gets everywhere. This is pretty cool. I gotta be honest. I'm just happy looking at him right now. Wow. Okay. Now, there is articulated arms here, so that's good. We got articulated elbows, articulated shoulders. I'm not seeing a lot of... okay. There we go. There's the range. And I think this shell shoulder guard is getting in the way of it articulating a little more. Alright. Now, let's see if we can take this stuff off. Taking off the head. And now I'm taking off the helmet. Oh, the helmet. What am I saying? The armor. Let's just look at the armor. I believe this shell comes off. Yep. And I hoped it did. Otherwise, I just broke it. But yeah, it comes off. It looks like there's a handlebar here, so I'm going to use these shells as shields. Okay. That's a little weird. It's a little disappointing right now. I got to be honest with you. And the reason why is I wish they put the 2 holes on the back here so that if you wanted to, you could put the shell on without the armor, which is really what I wanted to do. And I can't do that now without like customizing it myself. Doesn't look too hard. I would have to make the 2 holes and like an opening there for the handlebar. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think if I do anything, I'll just get some sticky stuff and sticky stuff. The sticky gels, sticky stuff sounds weird, and then just put it over here. Still a little bit of a gap, but I don't know. I think this just would look really good as a not on the floor or break or dropping it. Here we go. I want that, but we're not getting that. Not now, at least. Okay, so now let's look at the body. Get these black marks on them. I think it's from the figure itself. Hold on. Try to scrub it off. Rub it off. Oh. Yeah, that's on there permanently. It's just a mark on there. It's all good, though. I'm not really that mad about it. You can't get too picky about these things because it is what it is. And these are definitely the kind of figures that you should be looking at them. Like, if you want a Raphael or Leonardo or Donatello, Mikey, I don't think he's out yet. You need to get two of them, not buy them. Just get two of them and put them next to each other. So you can see what's going on with the head sculpt and the paint jobs. I'll show you an example in a second. I'm just going through articulation here. Sideways, pretty good. Ankles and knees, not bad. Not bad. Not great, but better than I expected, for sure. That is for sure. The arms, I wish they could articulate a little better. I just feel a little too tight. Just a little too stiff. Not enough range-ish. But it's still pretty good. I can get some good poses out of this. I like the hands too. I wish these came with different hands. Why didn't these come with different accessory hands? What's that about? I mean, I'm not too familiar with He-Man stuff, so I don't know if that's their thing or not. I don't think it is. I've never seen He-Man figures with accessory hands. Maybe you have. So now let me show you what I'm talking about with that head sculpt bullshit. So I noticed when I got them out of the box that let me see. Can you see this? That head sculpt, right? What we're looking at here, what I'm going to show you we're looking at, because you don't even know what I'm showing you here. Right under here, under the face band, like the headband, like the crack between the face and the headband. Look at that. Look how nice that looks. Look how good that looks. I don't know if you can see it or not. I think you can. There's a gap in that same spot. There's a gap underneath the headband, underneath the left eye, or on our right side right now, but his left eye. There's a gap underneath the headband. So just be aware of that. Some of them are not going to come looking that great. I decided to open the one that looked great because I want the one that looks great in the display case. The one that's in the freaking box, who gives a fucking shit, yo? That's the way they made, yo. That's the way they made. Now let's look at him without all that shit on. Oh my god. Oh my god, he looks amazing. I love this freaking figure so much. The muscularness, like, I was gonna say the muscularity. What the fuck word is that? Yeah, look at this mofo, he's getting brolic. Ah, man. But the shoulders don't go all the way back. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is annoying. This shoulder should go all the way back. I don't see why that's a big deal for these kind of figures, but whatever. Still looks like he's doing his own, like, yo, get huge He-Man bullshit. I'm gonna put him on a level spot. There we go. Okay, so accessories wise, besides the one you've seen already, he's got these two sais here, but one of them is very interesting. I guess they're both interesting because one of them is technically a sword sai, or a sai sword, right? Like, this is a sword, but it's made like a sai. Makes me wonder. Well, we'll find out shortly. I want to see how he can hold that. You know the way Raph holds his sais, so I got to see if he can do that. This is like a fucking gauntlet sai glove. Gauntlet. It's a gauntlet sai. That's what I'm calling it. Gauntlet sai. Because there's the gauntlet glove with the 3 fingers. Oh my god, that's awesome. I love little shit like this. 3 fingers. Well, 2 fingers and a thumb. But you know what I mean. That's dope. Now, let's see how this... Oh, I'm seeing another discrepancy here on the paint job. You see that? It's a white mark. I think if I try to scratch that off, it's going to look worse. So I'll leave it alone. Hey, the years that it was made is right back there, by the way, in case anybody cares about that shit. Usually it's under here. Oh, there is one under here, too. Alrighty, so now let's put on the fist. I'm going for the righty hand because that's the way the glove looks like it's made for, the right hand. Alright, the wrist is going to rotate or just like articulate while it's in there, heads up. Let's make it look like he's like He-Man himself. He has the power. Put him over here so you can see him passing by sooner. Like I said, he has the power. Raphael weekend. Okay, so now what I want to see is this looks great. This looks fucking great. I fucking love this. Get him back there so you can see him again. Look at that. He looks fucking great. Oh my god, that is fucking awesome. Alright, I just wish I get the shell in the background, but now I need to see. I see the hands are made this way, so I'm hoping they're made this way for a reason. What do you mean by they're made this way? The spaces in between the hands. Let me see. You gonna let me do it? Gotta figure out a good position. This glove is kind of getting in the way. Okay. The gauntlet. I want him to hold it the way he holds his size. But can I do it? Is it possible? Fingers are getting in the way. Wait. I think I got it. I think I fucking got it. Yes. Yes, he's holding it the way he fucking holds his size. Yes. Does it look amazingly great? Maybe not so much from the inner angle. But right there. Bingo. That's what I want to see. Fuck yes. Yes. That looks great. That looks great. Now let's get him with the gauntlet side. I really don't know what that's called, by the way. So if you start calling it gauntlet side and someone says that's not what it is, that's not what it's called, you can blame me. That's my fault. I put that in your head. Gauntlet side. Side gauntlet. I like it. It's got a ring to it. Should put all this shit back on him, but I'm not going to do it now. I'll do it for the final shot here. So we did accessories. We've done paint job and all that. Now let's go into the next bit. Since this is a figure that's supposed to be taken apart, and I don't have any other figures to swap around with, sort of, kind of, I figured let me just take it apart anyway so I can show you put it back together again. So that's what we're going to do. It's really simple, as you can see here. I took this apart super easy. I didn't have any issue with anything at all. Let's get into it. Starting off with, I guess, the legs and the feet. It's really simple here, all right? Give you a little more action of the articulation here. Look at that turtle crotch. We're back to turtle crotch town. Welcome back. All right, so these nubs go on really easy. It's also really easy to tell which foot goes on where because of the way they molded the feet. So you could pretty much tell which one is left and which one is right, more or less, just by the molding and the shaping of the feet. All right, then we just take that and we place that on right there. Okay. I think the legs are the hardest ones. The feet, the ankles, whatever, they're the hardest ones to snap on. The rest are pretty simple. Now we got the waist belt here, whatever, the little skirt he's wearing. Man skirt. And all this comes on really easy. Like, I got that torso on and I took the torso off. Super easy. Look at that. I can't see anything. The light just got dark. Hold on. Alright. So yeah, really easy to put together and take apart. I like that. Now let's do let's do an arm. The arms are interesting. See that socket right there? It's like towards the bottom, inward, not just on the side. Really easy to put in and take out. as you can see. And another good thing is that it, oh look, the hands do come out. Maybe there are accessories coming for different hands, because why would they let that happen? Anyway, shake test. All right, good. So it comes out easy, but stays in very good. Now, I took the shoulder guard off the arm here, just to show that you can do that. So if you want, you could take these clothing items and put them on other turtles, if you want. If they fit the scale, that is. It has to fit the scale. All right. Now, I don't think I put it in all the way. There we go. Shake test. All right. Articulation test. All right. So now let's get the head on, right? No, we got to put the armor. It's on very snug. It's just so disappointing they didn't put the holes on the back there. It really is. I wanted to put the shell on without the armor. I want options, man. You have a lot of options here. Don't get me wrong. It's just I want more. It's never enough. And then you put the head on. Nice and easy. Super easy. And then you put the helmet on. And that is He-Man Woman Hater Raphael. Raphael weekend. Yeah. Pretty easy. Alright. Let's go on to this little fun bit I do where I show you the figures in different outfits. This mofo must be smoking on that indica, because Toka and Reyes are passed the F out. Alright. Let's check out this new segment here I'm doing. It's not new, it's just a little different because I wanted to show you some different looks for the turtles. Clearly what I did was take the NECA Haulathon Raphael and put the armor and shield shell or shell shield and the helmet on him. And I think it looks alright. It doesn't look too awkward. It looks a little awkward on the helmet, I think. It looks a little hunched over, but you know, honestly, it doesn't look too bad. And this is just an example to show how it wouldn't have looked that bad if they did the shell underneath for the Raphael for He-Man, Woman Hater, you know. Anyway, yeah, this would have looked better, I think, with the shell underneath it. This way, you always have the shell underneath. But I see what they wanted to do. They're trying to do the whole gimmick from He-Man, so the shells become shields. I get it. Because, you know, they have shields in those figures, so why not? I think it's pretty cool, though. I just, you know, having fun here, really. And then the other one I really had fun with was this one right here. I'm actually going to back this guy up just so we can look at him. Can take the center stage here. Look at that. I didn't have to take the arms off, although you can. You take them out from the sockets. I could have put the pants on, too, but I think he looks better without the pants, so I'm not going to do the pants. I also was able to take off the shoulder guard for this side up here because this wasn't going on with this on. So I popped the socket off. I popped the arm off just to take this off, and then I put the arm right back on, and then I put the jacket on the way you normally put the jacket on for the other figures, for the Turtles in Disguise. Anyway, yeah, this is pretty much what we're looking at here. I just think he looks so fucking cool right now. He's got a whole mix of things going on here. I fucking love it. I gave him Petey the Pidgeot, or Pete the Pidgeot. I don't fucking remember his name. The freaking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pigeon, yo. I gave him that as a little buddy to hold on to. And, you know, another thing I want to bring up here is I think, personally, for me, the Super 7 Space Cadet Raph sword goes really well with the Motu. I mean, I know I got his jacket on and everything, but I'm just talking about the style of the sword. I think it goes really well with the Motu, and I think if he was holding this for the first time, you wouldn't know the difference. Maybe you would. I don't know. Probably would. If you're a TMNT addict like me. All right. This is pretty cool. I just can't stop looking at him, man. He looks so badass. Let's give him a full pan around. Look at that. I love the way the tailband looks, too. The tail of the headband. Alrighty. Let's go into the final segment. Finally. About to fuck each other up. Yo, look at this. Yo. Chill, bro. Yo. Same team. Alright. Look at these guys. I got Last Ronin Raph fighting He-Man Woman Hater Turtles of Grayskull Raph. And then I got the Playmates 2-pack Raph there. Sitting on the ground, eating some pizza, listening to some music, you know, has a boombox out. Freaking, what year is it? And then, I sounded like Robin Williams from Jumanji, rest in peace. So, freaking, we got Cheetos eating Mofo NECA Holathon Raph over there with the helmet on still. I just put it back on him, really. They're all checking out the fight. They're really interested, except NECA's movie Raph in the back right over there. Bong ripping Raph. He's knocked out. He smoked himself into a coma. And good job, bro, because you left the bong on the floor, and now look at Toka, followed by Razor, and then probably Petey over here, Pete. That's what I'm calling that pigeon now. If it's not his name, too late. I'm calling him Petey Pete. All right. I want to watch the show Pete and Pete now from Nickelodeon. That's how old I am. Carbon dating. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. I don't know what else to say besides it's awesome. I love these figures. I think, you know, they both have their pluses and minuses, but for what it's worth, I'm very happy with my purchases. I really am. Like, these are amazing figures. You can't go wrong with these. Let go, guys. Let go. Let go. Okay. Damn, yo. They all into the fight and shit. These are amazing figures. You should definitely consider getting them if you haven't gotten it already, especially if you're not into the He-Man stuff. I ain't. But I have to say, out of all the figures of that He-Man line, these turtles are just fucking amazing. I might have to get all 4 turtles. Maybe. I mean, Donnie and Leo are already. I just have to wait for Mikey over here. But yeah, this is a pretty dope figure, and I can't recommend it more. I can't recommend both as my Raphael weekend comes to an end. I want to thank y'all all for watching. I really appreciate everybody who's been here from the very beginning and who's going to be here to the very end. And I got to do things right now, like move stuff and, you know, keep talking because I don't want to lose my place in my outro. Alrighty. Jesus, that Raph really is knocked the F out, man. Indica. That's what it does, yo. But for next weekend, we're going to be like, you know what? Hold up. I feel like this is not right. You two shouldn't be in the shot. It should be the figures that I've been going over the freaking whole weekend over here, yo. You should be in the shot. And you should be in the shot. And should I keep this in the shot too? Nah, I'll take this out of the shot. We don't need that in the shot. And for next weekend, what we'll be looking at, Donatello's portable portal generator from NECA, from the Toon line. This is what we'll be looking at next weekend, along with another live upload I have planned for you guys. What am I going to do? I have no idea yet, but you'll be the first to know. Alrighty? Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I appreciate everybody who's been watching. Oh my God, I love these figures. You got to get them. You got to get them. If you haven't gotten them already, get them. And yeah, thanks for watching. Enjoy the music video. Peace, peace, ya mother.